What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have the second trailer for F1 23. You can watch it here, and then I'll put it in slow-mo and go through what I think and what I can see.
Deep dive part 1 with a focus on new gameplay features, handling improvements, new circuits and more. F1 23 delivers a universal leap forward in gameplay with innovation to the vehicle physics engine for improvements to handling, low-speed traction and overall drivability. As a result, you'll feel more predictable and authentic vehicle behaviour on track in 3 key areas: acceleration, braking and rotation. To achieve this, the development team first updated the physics calculations for the slip of tyres and how this interacts with the inertia of the car itself. Real F1 team feedback has been incorporated into F1 23 gameplay.
You know, when the guys at Codemasters and the team came approaching me to say, look, we've tweaked the new game, give it a go, see what you feel, things you like, things you don't like. Felt like there's been quite a big change with it.
The balance between aerodynamic grip from the cars and mechanical grip from the tyres was fine-tuned to get it much closer to real life, in turn enhancing the authenticity of every drive. The way the engine delivers torque has been refined, making it more progressive relative to your gear and throttle input, which enriches all of these other changes to make throttle response more realistic. The underfloor of the cars was also improved to make interactions with curbs and rumble strips more true to life. You'll really feel all of this new handling detail through a force feedback steering wheel, but controller drivers, listen up. Introducing Precision Drive Controller technology in F1 23. A transformer is smooth or aggressive, Precision Drive will elevate confidence for controller players, especially during those intense wheel-to-wheel racing moments that make F1 so thrilling. Real F1 race distances range anywhere from about 44 laps to 78, give or take, depending on the circuit. When you're playing a video game, you might not want to commit to a full Grand Prix, even though it'd be the most realistic experience. To alleviate this, F1 23's new 35% race distance option creates an ideal balance that enables you to use a realistic race setup and strategy where tyre wear is still crucial, but you're not having to commit to race a full-length Grand Prix. With this new setting, you can specify how you want your race weekend to play out, and races will be more accessible from a time commitment standpoint. Building on the existing safety car feature, red flags are now in the game in F1 23. The system now monitors track conditions and determines whether to trigger a virtual safety car, a full safety car, or a red flag. The sensitivity of red flags can be adjusted, similar to the safety car feature. A variety of things can trigger a red flag, like debris on track, cars stopping on track, extreme wet conditions, and more. AI cars can initiate red flags as a result of racing incidents, but they're more likely during a multiplayer event when users are racing wheel-to-wheel. The new red flag feature also adds a new strategy element to race day. Under a red flag, you're allowed to adjust your race strategy, fit new tyres, and repair some damage, just like in real F1 races. 2 brand new circuits arrive in F1 23, Las Vegas and Losail. The highly anticipated Las Vegas circuit has been built from the ground up in F1 23, and the game will be the first chance for fans and F1 drivers themselves to experience the track ahead of the race. In-game, the track will be as accurate as possible, until photogrammetry data was acquired from the Vegas Strip for ultimate authenticity. For Losail, official FOM computer-aided design combined with ArcGIS World Atlas aerial imagery, height data and photogrammetry of the circuit were integrated to create the most accurate representation of the new track. And when F1 23 launches, you'll be able to race at some additional fan-favourite circuits like Portimao, Paul Ricard and Shanghai.
So there you go then, you've just seen the trailer, now we're going to go through it in slow-mo. We've got Lewis Hamilton and the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso probably going side by side down the Las Vegas main straight. Of course, the new track, one of 2 new tracks in this game. There's the other one. The graphics look very good. I don't know if it's going to be like this in-game, but you can see 35% race distance, handling and physics, new tracks, and red flags right at the end of this video. So if you want to learn more about the red flags, stay around until the end. So, you've got, well, the graphics look very good from the onboard, but I don't know if this is just the rendering and the trailer making it good and the editing. But yeah, I don't know. The Bahrain there, it's all in slow-mo, so they're just talking about, I don't even know, just talking about the game. And this is where you see it on board. The HUD looks very good, very clean. The middle of it, the throttle on the right-hand side, how much ERS in the middle, and then, of course, normal thing. But it looks very good and very, I don't know what the word is, but, it looks very good. The graphics look very detailed, and here you go, handling and physics, then they just talk about, how, well, last year's handling was pretty bad, and still is. There you go again. The lights maybe look a bit dodgy there, but other than that, the tyres, the car looks very good. It looks a bit tiny, though, but that's fine. Silverstone then, all the cars going through turn 1. We don't have the real car. The Ferrari's got, like, the Red Bull side pods for some reason, but, so yeah, so they just talk about how they've changed the handling for, well, it is easier for people. And here we go again, Lando Norris at Japan. I don't know what it is, but it looks really good. It just looks real, like realistic, very realistic. But then they're talking about,
the
here you go.
of the cars was also improved to make interactions with curbs and rumble strips more true to life.
So I was just talking about physics of like the curbs. They'll feel it more. But here you can see everything that's going to be like when you're in a race. You got the new like little race display kind of thing. It says F1 race lap 3 of 25 for 35% race distance. I think that will be. And then all the soft tire icons have changed and everything, and the purple and that. So now we've got 35% race distance. To be honest, didn't know they were going to do this before they announced it. So, because I didn't really have any problem with 25 to 50, but you know, here you can see this is a 5-lap race. But yeah, you can see at the top right, you've got the new HUD for the like the laps, like purple sectors and that, the sectors that you do. Then yeah, you got, of course, all the drivers. The lighting looks really good as well. I will say, on this game. Here you can see drivers coming in for a pit stop. A lot of cars actually coming in for a pit stop. We still got, by the looks of it, the pit stop that you can do when you perfectly time it to come in and that. So I'm guessing the grid one will also be there then. So here we go. They're just talking about how this was first installed in esports. Don't really care. Don't watch esports really, but so yeah. So there's probably a lot more to see out of this. So here you go again. Look how good this looks. The lighting just makes it look really good. This must be I don't know what percent race distance this is, but it's like 25 laps. So this must be a 50%. So red flags then. This is the interesting part. So red flags, of course, announced in the last trailer. But now we get to know more about them. Here it says that red flags will be decided over incidents or even weather. So the game will know if it's too wet. Like other YouTubers, Arava I've watched before, he says monsoon weather should be red flagged. And now it actually happens. So that is very interesting. So I'm guessing the race would still continue on. The smoke looks very realistic there as well. I will say, when they was going down the straight there, the Alpine looked very realistic. But yeah, so that's very interesting. Talking about multiplayer, red flags are more probably about more often. You can obviously have them like safety cars, increase, decrease, reduced, and that, whatever you want. But here you can see red flag. It takes up quite a lot of the top of the screen, really, but There you can see red flag, session stopped. You can change the tyres, fix any damage, well, yeah. You can literally do whatever you can in real life, basically. Change your, well, yeah, that's it. And then you confirm, and then I guess you just go straight back out. Then you got the new tracks, of course, Las Vegas and Qatar. I cut quite a lot of this out because all they talk about is we took some photos of the real life area and then we put them in the game. But it does look very good, to be fair. There's probably quite a lot of buildings in there to put in, so fair enough. The graphics look very good, the night races as well. You see the lights reflecting on the car, and but yeah, you can just see quite a lot, and then you got the big globe there. And well, to be honest, I haven't really seen much of the Las Vegas track, to be fair, so I don't really know what it looks like. Like, I've seen the layout, but I haven't seen, like, onboard laps. So this is actually my first look at it, to be fair. It looks really good, but I don't know if it will be in real life. Then you got Qatar. Now, this circuit, although it was not amazing in real life, because it's a MotoGP track, in F1, in the game, it looks very good. Look at that building there, the lights make it look amazing. The graphics, the desert, it's just amazing. And so they got the huge curbs that they've got, of course. But then they go on to say that at the launch of F1 23, we will have Portimao, Shanghai, and also Paul Ricard. So if those are your favourite tracks to race on, then they're still here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment what you think about this game. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.